हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू ऑल। आई होप कि आप सभी बहुत अच्छे होंगे और आप सभी ने जो पिछला चैप्टर वो अच्छे से कंप्लीट कर लिया होगा। सो नाउ लेट्स मूव इनटू द चैप्टर नंबर 6 एंड द चैप्टर नेम इज कंडीशनल्स। A condition is something that has to be fulfilled by one something we can happen or take place. For example, if the rain stops, we will play. If you work hard, you will win a prize. तो यहाँ पर एक कंडीशन दिया गया है कि अगर तुम ये करोगे तो तुम्हें ये मिलेगा। ओके, now, this is a condition sentence for one of the courses. If the rain stops, lay down the condition for the action expressed on the second clause, that is, we will play. A conditional sentence has two clauses. Conditional sentences में दो clauses होते हैं, जैसे कि first है आपका the if clauses and second है आपका the main and second है आपका the main. In the above sentence, if the rain stop is the if clause. जो रेन स्टॉप है, जो अबव सेंटेंस था इफ द रेन स्टॉप, यहाँ पर इफ क्लॉज दे रखा था आपको. वी विल प्ले इज द मेन क्लॉज और वी विल प्ले आपका क्या था, मेन क्लॉज था. कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस आर ऑफ 4 टाइप्स. ईच टाइप्स कंटेन अ डिफरेंट पेयर ऑफ टेंसेस. कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस जो होते हैं वो 4 टाइप्स के होते हैं. ओके, एंड हर एक जो टेंस है, हर एक जो टाइप्स है उसमें डिफरेंट पेयर ऑफ टेंसेस होते हैं. द टेंस पैटर्न इन दीज सेंटेंसेस शुड बी केयरफुली लर्न. सबसे पहले आपका दे रखा है कंडीशनल्स टू डिस्क्राइब जर्नल ट्रूथ साइंटिफिक फैक्ट. जर्नल ट्रूथ और साइंटिफिक फैक्ट को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए हम यूज करते हैं, जैसे कि आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हो टाइपो. इफ यू लिफ्ट द रिसीवर एंड डील स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पर डायल आएगा. इफ यू लिफ्ट द रिसीवर एंड डायल अ नंबर, अ बेल स्टार्ट्स रिंगिंग एट द अदर एंड. ये आपका साइंटिफिक फैक्ट है. नेक्स्ट वन, इफ यू लव अदर्स, अदर लव अस. ये आपका जर्नल ट्रूथ है. In conditionals describing journal truth or sentence facts, we use the pattern. हम कैसा pattern use करते हैं? If, then simple present, then comma, then simple present over there. Now the second type, the probable tick by conditional. Conditional sentences of types are used to describe conditions which may or may not be fulfilled. Okay. जैसे कि आपको फर्स्ट वन दे रखा है, इफ आई गेट द स्कॉलरशिप आई विल गो अब्रॉड. वी विल डिसमिस हिम इफ ही ट्रीट्स द कस्टमर्स रूडली. These sentences describe something that is probable or likely to happen. So we say that these sentences are probable or likely conditionals. ये क्या है? probable और likely conditions है. In probable or likely conditionals, the pattern is, यहाँ पर pattern कैसा होता है? If, then simple present, comma, will. Okay. Now the second thing, in the main, now in this one, the second thing, in the main clause we can use other modals in place of will, or the main clause can be a command, that is request, advice, etc. If we reach the station before time, we may / might get the train. ये आपका possibility हो गया. If you have your identity card, you can come in. ये आपका permission है. If there is some milk in the refrigerator, we can have some tea. ये आपका ability हो गया. If you want to lose weight, you should or / must take sweets. You should / must take less sweets. ये आपका suggestion हो गया. Next one, if you want to keep fit, take exercise daily. ये आपका command हो गया. Now the next point, in the if clause we can use the simple present, the present continuous or the present perfect tense. ठीक है, जैसे कि if she finishes early, she will go home, simple present. If she is standing in the rain, she will catch cold, present continuous. If she has arrived at the station, he will be there soon, present perfect. Okay. Now the third type second, the improbable unlikely conditional. Type second का था likely one, this is unlikely conditional. Conditional sentences of type second expresses imaginary situation. वो imaginary situation express कर रहे थे in dative clause and speculate about these their imaginary consequences in the main clause. Now here you can see the first one. If I had wings, I would fly. यहाँ पर imaginary situation की बात हो रही है, ठीक है. But I don't have wings. She if clause presents an unreal situation. ये unreal situation imagination पे based है. Okay. If I were a bird, I would fly very high, but I am not a bird. Next one, if she saw a ghost, she would scream, but we don't expect that she will see a ghost. Next one, if you won a lottery, you would be a rich man, but it's improbable that you will win a lottery. Now next thing, in the above example, in the first one, A1, the if clause presents unreal situation. in V1, it is improbable that the action in the if clauses will take place. We can search sentences improbable or unlikely conditionals. Okay, जैसे कि इसका रूल आप देख सकते हैं कैसे लिखना है. If simple past would, then over there object. Okay, now the next one, second one, in the main clause we can use might or could instead of would. Okay, जैसे कि if I know his address, I might / could parcel to her. If I had money, I might / could buy a new car. Now next one, third one, in the if clause we can use the pattern were plus to infinitive. Okay, जैसे कि if I were to go to hill station, I would go to Missouri. If she were to win a lottery, she would be a rich woman. Now next one, fourth point, type third, impossible conditional. In a type third conditional sentences, the verb in the if clause is in the past perfect tense. The verb in the main clause is the perfect conditional. The time is past and the condition cannot be fulfilled because the action in the if clause didn't happen. मतलब वो जो action है वो हुआ ही नहीं है. Now here you can see the first point. If you had worked, you would have succeeded. But you didn't work hard, so you did not succeed. Next one, if I had watered these seeds regularly, they would have sprouted. But you did not water them regularly, so they did not sprout. Both these sentences refer to the past time the action expressed in the if clause did not happen. And since the time is already over, it cannot happen now. अभी जो action है अब भी नहीं हो सकता है. Okay, that means that it is not possessed to fulfill the condition expressed in the if clause. That is why we describe such sentences as impossible conditionals. इनको हम impossible conditional के form में express करते हैं. Then the pattern used in impossible conditional is if, then past perfect, would, could, etc. plus have plus past participle. Now second point, in the if clause we can omit if and begin with had. If को omit कर सकते हैं, had से start कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि had you worked hard you would have succeeded. Next one, had you watered these seeds regularly they would have sprouted. Now students, here you can see the summary of the patterns. Type O, form आप देख सकते हो if / when you. Okay, then आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पर the results. Okay, use आप देख सकते हो to describe journal truth or scientific fact. Example, if you heat ice it melts. Next one, first type, if you do, then will, might, could result, then to describe something to happen in real situation. If you invite her, she will, might, could come. Okay, next one, type second, if you did, would, might, could result, ये आपका B part, to describe something unlikely and happen, unlikely to happen, to describe an unreal situation. Okay, जैसे कि if temperature fell further, water would freeze. If I were accept this offer. Next one, third one, if you next one, third type, if you had done. Okay, would, could, might, have resulted, to describe a condition impossible to be fulfilled. If you had accepted this offer, you would have regretted. I hope student that you understood this chapter. और आपका homework है कि आपको इसकी following exercise part को complete करना है. Now I'm going to meet you in another class. Till then students, bye bye.